Alright, for the record, I'm Captain James Marshall. I will be conducting M. Carter's interview. The current date is January 19th of 2026. Time is 7:33 p.m. MST. Mr. Carter, what is your full character name?
Fulfilled name is going to be Max Corner.
Max Carter. Alright. Alright, Mr. Carter, what is your IRL age and date of birth?
My ILO age and date of birth.
Mm-hmm.
It's my ILO age is gonna be 16, and and my ILO date of birth is gonna be October 11, 2009.
Gotcha, I got you. What is this? Here we go. What skills or contributions can you bring to CCPD?
What skills and contribution? Basically, I can observe people stuff, like look at the behaviors or the way they talk stuff to see if they're acting like unusual or suspicious that could possibly lead to a reasonable or possible cause. And then I'm also I'm still learning here and there and stuff, so like I'm like a how I describe so like I'm still like learning here and there and stuff, but I'm usually I can get on things like I can understand things sometimes, and there's some other things I just don't understand.
Okay.
Uh,
For my
okay.
next question is, do you have any prior experience in 5M, and were any of these experiences as a supervisor or command staff member? If so, please list the positions in which these servers were held in and what positions you held.
Okay, so I never had a supervisor or a higher up position in any FireM service, but however, I am bank and only once for right now, since like the other servers I mentioned in my application, um, they went down basically. So Caesar 5PD, I was like a formal officer, like I was ranking as an officer in there before they started to like do the whole entire server reset. Atlanta 5PD is basically the same situation as Caesar 5PD, but they switched to whitelisted, and back then I just, I didn't really was losing interest in that server. The one I'm coming back right now is probably Idle State RP, I believe. I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm just a bit tired right now, sorry.
Okay. Um, Personally for you, what are some of your strengths?
So much. Oh wait, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention that I'm ranked in the Iowa State RP as a state trooper in there. Okay. Anyway, so my strengths are I think I think I really listen really like basically good listener some stuff, and I can like look at like basically the way the person talks or behaves, see is suspicious or is unusual. I could lead it to possible lethal suspicion, but I would not really push it though until it's needed. And I think I like gone through. I mentioned about the I'm a I I'm still like I'm a good listener and stuff, and I'm just kind of like adjust the things here and there as such. Um, what was anything else though? Uh, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to say. Some of my skills and stuff.
You're fine.
Yeah,
All right. What are some of your weaknesses?
my weakness. Um, when I could like mess up sometimes here and there and such. It's like and also like my reaction times also could be problem sometimes because I may see something, but before I have the time to react, something happened. I either get shot or something bad happened to another individual. And I do make mistakes here and there stuff. Like I'm not perfect, like no one's perfect and all. So like I might make some mistakes here and there, either doing like the training right along or like doing on patrol. It's like one it's like kind of misheard, like miscommunications. Well, it's like mishearing someone's word or like saying the wrong thing sometimes. Or, like I wouldn't say it's really like it's major, like it's a major problem. It's just like it's a bit of minor problem, but here and there.
Okay.
Uh, yeah.
All right. How much time would you be able to devote to the Cobb County Police Department?
Cook County Police Department. Um, if I probably would say like with like hopping between like with sc life and school and such, and with another community as well, which I don't think that one the other community is not really that like it's still a new community, the Iowa State RP. So like it's like it's not the way down there. I'm also like there and such. So like I would say half of the time I'll be active, have time to not. It's like 50-50 here and there stuff. Cause like I got like life, I got school, and I got things to do, and also I got another service to like 5 p.m.
All right. So, as for our activity requirements, it is 7 hours every 2 weeks for every timesheet, which is 30 days. It is 14 hours. Next,
Hmm.
next question for you is: why did you choose the Cobb County Police Department over other departments?
I chose this department because like I didn't really want to feel like I didn't like restricted to a jurisdiction and all. Like if I either go to like the city or somewhere else in the county, the local police department can't respond to that jurisdiction outside the jurisdiction. And also I didn't really want to be another state boy since I'm already rank S1 in the Idaho State RP. So I decided to choose this one as well. And also my friend is in it as well. So I want to like hang out with him sometimes, like patrol together when we just see each other like when we like when I fully become a officer in the Cobb County Police Department.
All right. Whenever our department goes in SFP.
Um, I have not done it yet. I'm still like, you know, like I've been like visiting and this stuff. I haven't really found that information yet.
Oh, good man. That'll just be brought up at a later date. Um,
Okay.
Whenever you're for it's gonna be some pretty basic stuff.
Uh,
First question I got for you is: what is the purpose of reading and/or informing someone of their Miranda rights?
it's basically like you like being them, but Manamite gives them like you letting them know that they have a right to remain silent, that and anything that would say can and will be used against them in the court of law, and they also have a right to for eternity, like a lawyer basically. So like you basically letting them know that they have a right to remain silent, and anything they say can be used against them, and they have a right to a lawyer. And also doing police questioning every time.
So my next question for you is: what is the difference between a felony and a misdemeanor?
Oh, a misdemeanor charge is like Okay. Felony is like something like, um, like major, like like a violent, very violent crime, or something that's like cause a risk to like a large risk to like people and stuff, And there's like it could be like drugs, weapons, or like just anything that could like cause a lot of damage, a lot of harm to people and stuff. And all it's also with trying to think. Uh, it's very serious and stuff, and it also gives a like a higher sentence to the individual that's being arrested, and a misdemeanor is like something like minor offenses and stuff. So like something like shoplifting or like pickpocketing and such, or just like speeding and what not, just like minor offense stuff. We either usually come with a small or heavy fine, or like a few days and like a few days a week in like jail and such. Like nothing too crazy, just like something small, not major, unlike a felony.
Yeah. When was you read a suspect their Miranda rights?
When when you start questioning to them, I'm trying not to get confused with the Cali law, and I really, but I think it's either like when you arrested them, or it's or mostly you you start questioning them about the crime or offense or whatever happens and such. And like you should read them the manuals when questioning them.
All right. What is an example? Actually, I am so wrong in that. My apologies. What is an aggravated charge? Take the example of the difference between simple assault and aggravated assault.
Um, good one. Civil assault, I believe you civil assault, like the person was, just like like hit, like hitting them lightly and stuff, or just like touching them, or like hitting them with a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually, that's poor aggressive. The weapon's poor, definitely aggressive. So like basically, either just like punching a few times sitting them there, and the person's not really mad. They just like, I don't know, get punched or something. I guess, and they don't really resist to the opposite that much at all. They just like give themselves all to the opposite.
All right.
And I think aggressive assault is definitely like something more like violent stuff. Like this, like the individual will probably like just try to beat the living hell out of the other to the victims and stuff. So like from like instead of like just simple punches, it's gonna like straight up just like hitting them, grabbing the hair, like kicking them, or like something. And they would probably like a individual would probably would be like aggressive, like mad, angry, or whatnot, and then and these and the subject would usually like may like resist, like try to fight the opposite stuff on and other people on the scene, and and that could lead up to like aggressive assault. It also could be a good assault if the individual has a weapon, but that point means that they use or planning to use.
Okay.
Gee, I don't think I'm really for like planning to use. I feel like if they just use it in general.
So my next question, my next series of questions, is going to be some scene questions. So what I want is I just want to know how you're going to run through these step by step, and what kind of tactics you're going to use to gain a hold of these scenes, etc.
Uh,
So for my first question for you is: you are on a traffic stop with a speeding driver. Driver was going 72 miles per hour in a 55-mile per hour zone. driver is compliant and hands you their information. As you run their information in your MDT, you discover that they have a warrant in the NCIC system in your cab. You do not know what the warrant's for. You also don't know what type of warrant it is. How do you go about your traffic stop in the situation with the warrant?
First up, I would like request a backup unit to respond to my traffic stops since I don't know what type of warrant is and stuff. It could be like a misdemeanor or felony warrant or something. So like I'll just like wait in my patrol car for a backup unit to arrive before I proceed to do anything else. Once a backup unit arrives, I may do a felony trap stop on them or just or just strip like when the backup unit arrives, we just like tell the driver to like you know get out of the car, you being detained or arrested for the warrant. Once the individual is detained in cuffs, I would tell them what's the warrant for or the unknown warrant is. That they got a warrant for like their arrest and then I'll proceed to search them, check to see if they got weapons and stuff and then put them in the back of my patrol vehicle once after I search them. I'll probably like I'll probably get county towed to tow the vehicle or actual tow truck unit. And then after that, I'll probably just take the individual to the station and book them for that warrant.
Right.
Attribute.
So, next question is you pull over a driver for no registration. The driver doesn't seem exactly compliant, but hands over his information. When you run the driver's name in your MDT, their registration comes back suspended. When you ask the driver to step out of the vehicle, they get aggressive toward you in a verbal manner. How do you handle this situation?
I would first I'll try to de-escalate the situation while also try to call for a backup unit. I'll first call for a backup unit first, contact dispatch saying I need a backup unit to my travel stop at this location, and then secondly, after that I'll try to de-escalate the situation. I'll try to give verbal commands to the driver, just to calm down and such. If it gets physical, he gets caught, tries to like fight me and stuff, probably just use my taser down and then basically like what happened in the last scenario. But if he does calm down, I would just still I'll try to proceed with the trap stop, but with a second unit and not arriving as well. So if it's for my safety and the driver's safety as well, that I would continue proceeding the trap stop after the individual calm down and such, and my backup unit arrive. Uh,
So, my final question for you is you were on a scene when you witnessed a fellow officer violating a civilian's civil rights. When you approach the officer, you realize they are your immediate supervisor. What do you do in this situation?
it's a tricky one. I'll record it on my body cam or any type of like application that records the scene and stuff. I'll I'll try to I'll ask them what they're doing and such, but I wouldn't push it through. Like I either ask them or just you know uh, try to ignore it, but just try to. Oh wait, I'm talking to. Oh wait, yeah. So I would just ask them what they're doing and such, and then why they're doing this stuff. I wouldn't really push. Like I said, though, I wouldn't really push it to the point that we just had a whole entire argument in front of the civilian who got his right violated, as well as any other bystanders who was watching us. And then after the, and then like, actually, uh, just trying to think. What to do next? I know like I will put him after the scene, but I was walking. Bring it back.
Okay. That is going to conclude your interview at this time. So what's going to happen is if your interview is accepted by command and high command, you will receive a ping. I believe it's the call sign updates channel where they'll give you your call sign um, and all of that information. If not, you'll be contacted for advice from one of those members, and they'll let you know what's going to happen next. If it is accepted and you do receive a ping, your next course of action, you need to go to the, I believe it's request training channel, and once you get your call sign and everything, you'll just go there and you'll paste that format and you'll fill in your information, and then a field training officer will get with you.
Uh,
All right, brother. For that, that's gonna be the rest of your interview. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, bring them up now. Otherwise, forever hold your peace. All right, you are good to go.